welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's story time. Before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and turn on your post bell notifications. Before we get into it, I just want to tell y'all I got an actual vlogging camera. Finally! Okay, got one with the tripod and everything. But I was gonna say, I still also have this one, and I'm not a hoarder. So if anybody wants this, just DM me and I will send it to you, because I'm not gonna keep it. It's just gonna collect dust, and it is still like a good quality camera. It's just, if you want to record stuff and try to like upload it, I don't know nothing about that. You're gonna have to figure out what them corrupt files was doing. I don't know nothing about that. But if you just want the camera just to like record and like take pictures for memories and all of that, I got you. So if you want that, let me know, I'll send it to you. And yeah, okay, let's get into this video, because this has been requested a good amount of times on my channel. And y'all, why every time I start recording, my lashes want to mess with me? Like, I don't know what that's about. That's literally so irritating. But yeah, this story time has been requested a good amount of times on my channel, and at first I was just like, I don't really care to like get too much into it, just for like my own personal reasons. But then I thought about it, and I'm just like, this happened so long ago. I'm over it. I'm a different person. I'm grown now. Like I could tell the story. So this is if you just laughed at me for stuttering, you're anti-black. This is the story about how me and Mercedes fell out. And if you are new to my channel, Mercedes is my ex-best friend. We were best friends for many years, and she did some unforgivable thing. Oh, I won't say unforgivable, because I have forgiven her, but she just did some things that like it's just no coming back from, and I just had to cut the friendship off completely. Okay, so I told y'all in the past how Mercedes is just like, she's a pick-me, she acts different around guys. Remember that one story I told y'all about how we was playing Never Have I Ever, and she was like, never have I ever stuffed my bra. And y'all know, like, I got mosquito bites, okay? I don't have boobs at all. Like, why would you throw me under the bus in front of all of these ninjas at this party? She was like, never have I ever stuffed my bra. And I was looking around like, ooh. Like, and then she was like, Lauren, take a sip of your drink in front of everybody at the party. Y'all know the story I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna link two videos that I talked about her in at the end of this video probably. So she just always gives like pick me. Remember I told y'all how like if I was talking to a dude, she would either be like, oh, I was gonna talk to him, or oh, I thought he was cute too, or oh, why do you always have to have first dibs? And y'all know I tell y'all all the time, I step. If I think a guy is attractive, I'm going to tell him that. If I want to walk up and talk to a guy, I'm going to do that. If I want to slide in a DM, I'm gonna do that. It ain't no shame in my game. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. What? Well, I don't know what to tell you. The worst a guy can say is, oh no, I'm not interested. Oh nah, I got a girl. Like what? So what? Move on. Because there's another one and another one and another one. Like she just always give like, oh, I would never like talk to a guy unless he came up to me and talked to me first. Like I done had guys literally tell me like, that's so attractive that you just walked up to me, because like girls don't do that. And you over here waiting and he don't even, okay, whatever, that's a different conversation. But yeah, like she just always gave like pick me. She always wanted to talk to the same dudes that I talked to. It just, Lauren, but why were you friends? Like why were you friends with her then? Like, you know, when you just love somebody so much and y'all been friends for so long, like the red flags don't really be like red flags to you. Because like I had rose colored glasses on when it came to her, and not in a romantic way, but it's just like her red flags wasn't red. They was like bubblegum pink. Like they was cute. Like it wasn't given like, oh, I need to, until like stuff kept happening. And then I was like, you know what, like this really is not my friend. So let me tell y'all about this information that was brought to my attention and how I was sitting on it for a while, and then I'm gonna tell y'all the rest after that. Okay, so at my school, rumors and just lies spread about people, false information, false accusations, just a whole bunch of stuff like goes on still to this day. Like my hometown is still so messy to this day. Like I hate being from there. Like, I hate that I had to live there for 18 years of my life. Like, literally, I hated it so much. I got bullied, all of that. But this specific instance, like, really, like, woke me up. So just a little trigger warning. I'm gonna say it now and again when I bring it up later in the story. I was assaulted when I was 14 years old. I was and I never like came out my mouth and told people that about me, like out of my own words that happened. I didn't speak on this like really like comfortably until I became an adult. But people did know that it happened. The people that was there, they spun the story and made it seem like it was consensual, even though I was 14. I was a virgin. I had never even had an orgasm or nothing. Like, whatever. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just here to say, I'm just saying stuff got passed around, information got passed around, and basically it was being said that like I got a choo-choo ran on me, y'all. Virgin, got held down against my, okay, we're not gonna even like get into it, but just know it was not that. So a girl who I wasn't even cool with, a girl who I had beef with for many years, we did not get along at all, she messaged me on Facebook. This is what really like hurt my feelings so bad. She messaged me on Facebook and she said, look, I don't even with you like that, but it's the fact that you walking around thinking that this girl is your best friend and she's out here saying stuff about you. So what happened was, remember I told y'all about Austin, like my first love, Austin, who I was on and off again with for a couple years. Well, like, yeah, like 2 years. Anytime we was off, this other girl in my school who I just cannot stand her still to this day, she would try to like go and mess with him anytime me and him would like break up or like stop talking. And I just didn't like that, because bitch, why are you always around niggas that I mess with? Like, even another guy who I messed with for a very long time, like we messed with each other for years, she got a baby by him now. It's just too much. Long story short, I didn't like the girl. Mercedes knew that. And my thing is, like, back then, which I'm not like that anymore, like now, but back then, I just used to be so loyal to people, especially like my best friends. Like, if my best friend don't mess with you, I don't mess with you off the strength that she don't mess with you. It don't matter too much what you said or what you did. I'm just such a loyal ass friend. I'm not messing with you because she don't mess with you. Now, I'm not gonna tell a grown person you can't be friends with somebody that I'm not friends with. But my thing is, it's just a little weird that you want to be in my face and you know that somebody has wronged me or hurt my feelings or done something foul to me and you want to be in their space. So I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do because you're wrong at the end of the day, but I'm gonna let you do what you want to do so I can see what you rather do. You feel me? Back then, I wasn't like that. Like, I'm on some, I told you what she did to me, I told you why I don't like the girl, so if you my best friend, you don't like the girl. And she would really in my face act like, yeah, I can't stand her. She would tell me all the girl business. Why do you know the girl business in the first place? But just talking hella shit about the girl, just all of this and that. I don't like her, can't stand her, right? So back to the other girl. She messaged me. She was like, I got messages between Mercedes and this girl talking about you. I don't know if you heard, but yeah, this is what it is. I immediately did not believe this girl. I immediately, like, like my best friend talking to the ops, breaking bread with the ops, I don't believe it. So she sent me the screenshots, y'all, and I don't know how the girl got these messages. I don't know what happened, but she got them and she sent it to me. So basically, the girl who, not girl A who I don't like, girl B and Mercedes was talking to DMs, and she as in the girl brought up to Mercedes, hey, you remember when we was freshmen in high school? And because my parents, like, when that thing happened to me that night, I had snuck out and they thought I was missing. It was just like a whole bunch of bullshit. She was like, remember when Lauren's parents thought that she was missing? Whoop. And Mercedes was like, yeah. Mind you, I ain't never tell nobody out my mouth that this happened to me. It's just like, at that point, we seniors now at this point. You just let people believe whatever they want to believe, because it's like, I could die trying to defend my name and y'all still gonna believe the rumor over the truth. So what's the point of me even wasting my breath and my energy to explain to y'all what really happened? You still gonna believe whatever you want to believe, because y'all like drama, y'all like being messy, whatever, right? Until it happened to like your daughter or your little sister or your mama or your girl. Okay, yeah, for sure. So the girl was just like saying like, oh yeah, remember, da da da. Mercedes was like, yeah. And she was like, you know what really happened that night, right? So Mercedes was like, no, like we don't really like talk about it, like she don't really like discuss it because I did it. So the girl was like, you know, she let 3 dudes run a choo-choo on her. So this is what really like broke me, y'all, because like Mercedes know my character, she know my body, like not like that, but like you know me. I was 14, G. I was 14 years old. 14. I didn't consent to shit. And even if I did, I was a minor. Like, what are you talking about? These niggas was 17, 18, and 19 years old. Literally. She said back to the girl, you know what? That actually makes sense. My best friend, y'all. My best friend. And when I was looking at the dates of these messages, like this conversation was had like weeks ago. So in between when you initially messaged this girl and was talking about me up until like right now, you in my face every day. I love you so much, best. If you ever need anything, I'm here. You know I'm here. I got your back. And my thing with Mercedes is like, she always used to try to convince me how loyal she was. Like, to me, if somebody is loyal, they don't have to say with their words. Like, they don't have to try to convince you that they're loyal. It's just gonna show by their actions. Like, that's my bitch. That she loyal as fuck. Like, I don't ever have to like question. It's almost like, are you trying to convince me or yourself? Like, every single time we would see each other, like, you know, I would never. And before that, I'm believing her, like, yeah, I know, like I got you how you got me, like, yeah, for sure, like we locked in. Like, this was my best friend, y'all. Like, my best friend. I was closer, I was gonna say I was closer to her than I was with Sparkle, but that's not true. It was almost neck and neck. I was a little bit more closer with Sparkle though. And if you don't know who Sparkle is, child, you just gotta catch up on the videos. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm looking at these messages. I ain't even messaged the girl back. I was appreciative that she did that. I didn't know what her motive was, if she wanted us to fall out, if she wanted me to say something, if she wanted me to fight the girl. I don't know. It's good that it's brought to my attention though, because I know who you really are now. Like, to say, oh, that makes sense, that's crazy to me. So I was sitting on this information for like a cool 2.5, 3 months, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. Oh, well, Lo, why would you sit on? Because I just really wanted to like take time and like evaluate. Like, I knew for sure at that point I was moving to a whole nother state, so if I did cut her off, like, it would be so easy. I could just ghost her, like whatever. But I really just wanted to see how far she was gonna take it, like how she was gonna move. Like, I know you're still in cahoots with this girl and you out here talking about shit like that behind my back, and you still in my face, you still coming over my house, you still hanging out with me, you still telling me you love me, all of this. Like, when I tell you, Mercedes knows so much. Like, she been through so much with me. Breakups, makeups, bitch, when I got injured and I was depressed for a whole year, when I had knee surgery, like everything, the birth of my niece. Like, you've been around for like a lot of like events that happened in my life, like a whole lot. Okay, so fast forward to now. We gonna fast forward all the way until we done graduated at this point. This is after Sun Fun, right? So let's fast forward all the way. I thought this happened right after, but no, I left immediately after Sun Fun, and like I came back home because it was already the summertime. I came back home after we had already packed up and moved to Florida. I came back home one weekend because my brother was throwing a house party and I wanted to go. Cool. So I'm back home. I'm at my grandparents' house. I hit Mercedes and I was just like, something just in me was like, this the night that like I'm really gonna, yeah, like I'm gonna tell her this is exactly what I know. I know the type of character that you have. I know that you've been breaking bread with the ops and I'm cool on you. But I wanted to tell her that shit in person. Now, mind you, when I had moved though, like I already was not like really like fucking with her. Like, she was calling me, I wasn't like calling her back. She was texting me, I wasn't texting back, nothing. But I was like, let me try to act as normal as I possibly can, because like I'm really gonna give it to this bitch tonight. So I hit her and I was like, come to this party with me or whatever. Okay, boom. Fast forward, we go to the party. Like I told y'all before, here she go trying to be a pick me. Oh, she think, oh, she got dibs on this nigga, she got dibs on that nigga, whatever. Mind you, we drinking on stuff that we don't got no business drinking on. I can't say because, you know, yeah, but just use your context clues. So I'm already like a little out of my element a little bit. So we in the party. I'm just, you know, standing there vibing, listening to the music. I make eye contact with this dude like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We made eye contact so many times. Like I told y'all, if I think you fine, I'm going to step. If I think you're attractive, I'm going to tell you. Literally. Hello, I never get. So after about like I don't even know how many times we done made eye contact, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm talking to Mercedes. I walk up to the dude, I'm all in his ear. I'm like, you look good. He was like, dang, I was gonna come say something to you, but you beat me to it. And I'm like, nah, you wasn't gonna say nothing. Like we was having eye at that point. Like you wasn't gonna say nothing. He was like, a girl ain't never like walk up on me like that. Like that shit like a turn on for real. So yeah, I told you, I just be trying to help y'all. I don't know. So whatever, we talking, you know, I'm all in his ear, I'm laughing and stuff, I'm giggling because you know the music loud, so I'm flirting heavy. I get his number. I walk back over to Mercedes, big stupid goofy hating funky. Ooh, I walk back over to her ass, just mad, miserable, standing there. Here she go. Dang, that's crazy. I seen him when we first walked in. I was looking for him. I was gonna go talk to him. Who? The guy that you just came back from. What? So at that point, y'all, this is exactly when I just felt like I snapped. Because y'all know I told y'all in the past with the dude, I forgot what I named him. What did I name him? It really don't even too much matter. Remember the story time I told y'all about the new kid who came to our school and y'all waiting on the nigga to talk, and I walked up on him and I got his number, and then we ended up like dating for a little while, and then Mercedes was like, oh, why do you always have to have like first dibs on guys? And I asked him like, oh, did you want to, and he was like, no, even if she did walk up on me or like say she liked me, I wasn't gonna talk. Hello? You have a pattern. Why do you my thing is like the reason why it used to like irritate me so bad is because we don't have the same type in guys at all. We don't. I like tall, athletic, fine ass men. That's what I go after. That's what I attract. She likes fugly, short, stout, beer belly, big back. We don't have the same type. We don't have the same taste in men. So what do you mean you were going to go talk to somebody who literally looks like textbook who I would talk to? Check my track record. This is literally my type. What do you mean? How come I've never caught you talking to somebody else that looks like him? You only want to talk to niggas who want to talk to me. You only want to talk to niggas who I say I want to talk to. It's not because you attracted to him organically. It's just because I want to fuck with the man. Now you want to fuck with the man. How? When I'm supposed to be your best friend. So at that point, knowing the information that I was sitting on, coupled with the fact that I was drinking something, coupled with the fact that like I'm just so over it and now I know the friendship is dead, I blacked. So I said, bet. I walked back through the party, y'all. I grabbed the nigga by his hand. I grabbed him. I took him. He probably thought he was gonna get the dance of his life. I grabbed him. I walked him back over to Mercedes. Mercedes, this is such and such, such and such. This is my best friend. I'm putting emphasis on best friend. This is my best friend, Mercedes. This is my best friend. She just told me I couldn't talk to you because she saw you first. She was looking for you, but she was gonna come talk to you. But she didn't. She seen you when I seen you. She knew that I was coming up to you to talk to you, and she didn't do it. So do you think she's attractive? Do you think she's attractive? Is this your type? Because if so, I can gladly get the phone. I can delete your number, you can delete mine, and you can talk to my best friend. Now I know somebody gonna be like, hello. That's childish, that's petty, that's messy. I don't care. Y'all don't get in these comments telling me about something that I shoulda, woulda, coulda did when I was 18 years old and I'm 28 now. Just listen. Don't tell me. I don't need no advice. I'm not taking back nothing that I did, and I don't feel bad. Because once y'all hear how this went down, I don't want to hear it. So the guy is just standing there like, wait. So I'm about to walk away because at this point, I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. The guy like grabbed my hand. He was like, no, like chill. Like, he was like, no disrespect to you, but like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I want to talk to you. Talking to me. So at that point, this is what really made me black. She said, literally out her mouth, the fake shit is crazy. Like, the fake shit is crazy. Calling me fake. I blacked, y'all. I blacked. So now, mind you, we're in the middle of a party. What is that place called in Colombia? It used to be like this teen club. Was it called Top Flight? It was called something. I can't remember. Somebody, if you know what I'm talking about in the comments, drop it down below. That's where we was at though. I'm black. Like, it's hella people in this party, y'all. I black. And y'all know I told y'all whenever I get mad, I cry. I don't like that about myself, but it is what it is at this point. So I'm tears in my eyes, like my fist is balled up. Like, I want to put hands on this girl. Somehow, some way, my brother like found me in the middle of this and like intervened. But like, I'm talking to her and I'm walking up and I said, I'm fake, but you out here breaking bread with the ops. You think that I don't know the sneaky shit that you've been doing for like the last 3-4 months, bitch? I've been sitting on information that you don't even know about. She was like, what are you talking about? Like, really trying to like buck up at me, y'all. I'm like, you was messaging such and such. I said the girl name. And you told her that you really did believe that I had a train ran on me, bitch. I was... Trigger warning. I'm so sorry. Trigger warning. I said, bitch, I was like, I didn't consent to that. So at this point, like, I'm in her face. My brother done came. Mind you, the guy, he was so sweet, y'all. He was holding my hand this whole time. Not even on like no aggressive shit, but like, he really just was so confused. This was probably so much. And I'm just like spewing like information. Like, it was like a boiling point. Like, I felt like a volcano. Like, all of this shit was just coming out because like, it was just pent up in me for months. And I don't like sitting on information. Like, if I know something, I gotta speak on that shit. So I'm so shocked that I even sat on it for as long as I did. So I'm like, I was 14. Niggas held me down, bro. Pinned me down. I didn't have a choice. You thought I had a choo-choo run on me, bitch. You know me. You know my body. So at that point, like, cause I'm yelling this in the party, y'all. Now, mind you, it's loud. A lot of people didn't hear, but you know, people in the vicinity, they're definitely like listening on what we're talking about. She got tears in her eyes at this point. She was like, no. I was like, how fucking dare you? How dare you? You really out here breaking bread, kikiing, ha hee with the ops, talking about I never even spoke on about with you. And you really thought that about me. So she trying to like walk towards me. And she's trying to walk towards me in a way like she wants to console me. But I took that as she's trying to walk up. So this is not funny. It's not funny. It's the trauma response. It's really not funny. She was walking up trying to console me. Mind you, I'm blacking. I'm crying. At this point, BJ is there. He don't know what's going on. The guy trying to explain. He trying to intervene. He trying to get in between us. He trying to like take me at the party. She's walking up trying to console me. And I took that as she's trying to walk up to fight. So I swung. I missed. But like, don't ever. I'm like, like, you was supposed to be my best friend. Like, this shit hurt my feelings so bad, y'all. So bad. So bad. Because I didn't speak on it when I actually told y'all like what happened to me. And I'm never gonna go into detail or nothing like that because just hell no. But like, y'all don't understand the trauma that created in my life. Like, y'all don't understand that change. Like, I've never been the same since that happened to me. That changed my whole DNA. I've never, ever, ever been the same. So like the fact that I had to go through that by myself because I was scared, I was embarrassed, I was upset, I'm confused. I had to go through all of that at the age of 14 years old. Literally, I wasn't no type of experience, no nothing. I don't know nothing about none of that. And the fact that like my very best friend, somebody who I would never even in a million years on a bad day think that they would switch up on me as much, like, you know, like you ever just had your guard down so completely, like it's like I'm so vulnerable and I thought I was so emotionally safe with this person. Like I don't even have to think about you switching up. Like that's not even a thought processing in my mind that you would do some shit like this to me. Even though she showed her ass, you talk shit, we fell out, you try to go and be weird in front of niggas, behind niggas, just all of this stuff. I was still giving her the benefit of the doubt because I'm like, that's my best friend. Like we could get through it, like that's my best friend. Y'all, I was hurt behind that shit. So I swung, I missed. She's still trying to like console me, and BJ was like, no, like no, like stay here, because I'm like, get her, or I'm gonna get her. Like I'm yelling, I'm crying. I just remember dude who I was talking to, he was trying to like take me out the party, like not in an aggressive way, but just, you know, like kind of like just like pull me a little bit. And BJ was like, nah, like I got her, like I'm gonna tell her to hit you, woo, woo, woo. So at that point, I don't know if BJ homeboys thought like he was getting into it with the guy, but they came down and BJ's like, nah, it's cool, like we just need to get her like out, like get her out. Like I'm blacking, y'all, like I'm trying to like find stuff to throw. I'm like I'm just yelling, I'm cussing her out. I'm telling her like we will never be friends again, bitch. It's up, like I will never, we are not best friends, like how could you? And she just kept saying like, what are you talking about, and I'm just like, you still gonna lie to my face? Like you've been lying for months, but you still gonna lie to my face after I told you I know this information. And y'all, I knew it was not like fabricated or nothing. I know it wasn't Photoshop or nothing, because I actually, like the girl sent it to me like while I was home, and I seen her at school, and I was like, can you show me these actual like messages, like so I know like you didn't just like create some shit just to cause drama between my best friend. The messages were real. So yeah, we go out in the parking lot. BJ is asking what happened, obviously, because he don't know. He just see I'm crying, I'm trying to fight my best friend, who when we got here we were still very much best friends. So what happened? So I told him so I told him everything that I just told y'all. And yeah, he was like, yeah, that's valid. One of his homeboys was like, just let her get it out of her system, like just let them fight. And he was like, no, we're not doing that. Whatever. Mind you, she came, like she rode with me. And I know that might have been like a little messy on my part, knowing what I knew. Like I didn't go into the party thinking that it was gonna happen how this happened, but I did know, like I did want to say something. I didn't go into it thinking like I'm gonna leave this bitch stranded, like, but she's definitely not getting back in my car. So yeah, she walked out the party, she's crying at this point, trying to plead her case, let me explain. And they was just like just give her some time, like let her cool off, like she don't want to talk right now. I was like, no, like I don't want to talk ever again, like it's you, like you're to me, like I don't ever want to talk to you ever again, ever again. Like how dare you, bitch? Really? You for real? Like my ops, and you gonna say some shit like man, I still can't believe that to this day. This happened over 10 years ago. Like, really? And that's my thing. Like, you really can't put shit past nobody, y'all. You can't put nothing past nobody. Like, you would think, like, oh, he would never. Oh, my best would never. Oh, this person would never. And whole time, they had never ever land. Hello? Like, that shit really put a lot of stuff into perspective for me. And then I just like was thinking, like, I was marinating on this for so long, and I was just thinking about like a whole bunch of like past events. Like, you was never really my friend, bro. Like, you never cared. Like, you used me for clout, you used me for connections, you used me for rides, you used me for money. Like, you was never my bitch for real, like, at all. Like, it was benefiting you more to be my friend than it was for me being your friend. So yeah, after that happened, I never talked to the girl ever again. I went back home like probably like a couple days after that, because I think I was only there for like the weekend or like a few days or whatever. I went back home. I blocked her on everything. Didn't want to hear it. Her mom tried calling me. Her cousins tried calling me, hit me up on Instagram. And yeah, that was that. And then fast forward like a few years later, probably like, I don't know, like 3-4 years after we already grown and in college and stuff, she made a new, I think it was like Twitter. It was either Twitter or Instagram or both. She made like new pages, and she found me somehow, some way, followed me, sent me this long ass message about how she never wished shit went down how it went down. She didn't believe that that's what really happened, because apparently, like, I don't want to get too much like into that, but just know information came out about like what actually happened, because one of the guys got arrested and locked up for doing it to another girl. So it's just like, bitch, why did that have to happen for you to take my word for it, for you to believe that I didn't actually consent and say, okay, I want this traumatic ass shit to happen to me? You feel what I'm saying? She was just like apologizing though, just saying she missed me. I was her very best friend in the whole world. Nobody could ever replace me. She hoped that one day we can get back on those terms. And I was just reading, and I was just in my head like, bitch, you will never have access to me ever like that ever again. But yeah, that was it. She apologized. I just messaged back and told her I appreciate the apology, but yeah, we will never be friends again. But thank you for saying sorry. It took you like 3-4 years, but yeah, for sure. It took her like 3-4 years because she was blocked. But anyways, so yeah, that's why that's not like the whole reason why me and her fell out. But if you watch like the other videos and then like watch this one, it was just like a whole bunch of things. But I feel like that was like my final straw. Like that was like my 13th reason. That was like the needle, the nail in the coffin. Like I was just done after that, because it's just like I already like am going through enough, and like I wake up every day and feel the way that I feel about what happened to me. And this, at that point, that had happened like what, like 3-4 years prior, and I still, like, you know what I'm saying, like just to think about that. And then the one person that you think would never ever like think negatively of you or switch up on you or like do anything foul, you feel this way about me? Nah, okay, I can't do it with you. So that was how me and Mercedes fell out. I don't feel any type of way about it now at this point in my life, just because, like I said, this happened over 10 years ago. I'm grown now. Would I ever be friends with her again? I don't think so. I could be in a room with her and be cordial. I can speak to you. I can have a conversation with you. But to carry on an actual friendship and let you back into my life on that tip, I don't think I could do that. But it ain't no beef. I'm not holding no grudges. It ain't no smoke. It ain't no animosity. Ain't no nothing. I don't think about her, and I'm pretty sure she don't think about me. I'm living my life. She living hers. I think she has a baby now. I'm not really too much sure about that. But yeah, that was how we fell out. So I hope that answers y'all's questions, the people who be asking in the comments, because I think some of y'all think that like I just switched up on her, like I just stopped fucking with her, like just because. Like, no, there's reasons behind things, like, and I don't tell y'all every single little detail, because like I'm still a human at the end of the day. Like, yes, I know I have a Storytime channel, and I don't mind telling y'all all the tea, giving y'all all the messy stories or whatever, but it's like some stuff like you just want to keep to yourself. Like, I don't want to tell y'all everything, but yeah, that was how me and her, that was how we fell out. So yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love you, but you already knew that. Why is he crying? Before you click off, make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you would have did. Turn on your post bell notifications. If you want to join the membership to have early access to this story and every story in the future and get extra content, the link to do it is in the description box below. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.